Good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's talk this boxing. AJ is completely out his mind. Oscar De La Hoya out there laying in them streets. You got what's going on, 78 Sports TV. What's good, man? Thank you so much, 78, for letting me know last night that I was streaming that fight. Damn. Dog, man. I was sitting there watching the fight, recording the fight, just, going through because I watch boxing, because I'm doing stuff on the Patreon, trying to upload up level the Patreon. So I was chilling out, watching the fight, recording the fight, and I hit stream instead of record. So I guess some people got to see half of the Danny Garcia versus Lucas Matisse fight, which was a good fight. Dang, man. Thank you so much, 78, man. I really appreciate you, man. I didn't get to see Trail Boxing today because I was wrapping something up from work. So y'all got to let me know what went down. I'm going to go check out Trail Boxing Talk after I get done watching this on archive, like my man D-Style Boxing likes to say. Oh, not Raj said you thought I was hacked. No, man, I wasn't hacked. I was just bugging because I forgot that I have OBS. I forgot I had OBS able to stream. So I completely forgot about that because I use either the YouTube streaming app or I use the or for OG Boxing Talk, I use the what do you call it? Where's this shit at? I use what is it called? StreamYard. I use StreamYard. But I forgot that I have OBS hooked up. So basically what I watch on my computer, that's what I record. When I want to record something off my computer, I use OBS. And I hit stream instead of record. So damn, I was out there violating all kind of YouTube rules. Man, but now I see how they do that shit. I might actually do that on the Patreon though. Now that I know I can do that, I might do that shit through the Patreon and just kick it with Cat's Patreon. I can do rewatch live and then record it and then put it up there. But I wouldn't do that on YouTube. But let me say what's up to everybody, man. Donald, the 64-year-old G Grant, what's good, man? Mr. Gilead, Grace Terrell, salute to you. Obasai Kamari, what's going on? Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Be back on OG Boxing Talk next week. Drew Titan, what's 78, my man. 100 grand. Thank you again, man. Jay Good, what's good? Star City J, what's good? The goalkeeper 3000, man. Thank you for letting me know last night too, man. You hit me up on Twitter. Thank you. I got all those cats at the same time, man. My shit was like boop boop boop. Like, oh shit, blood hit me up too, man. But thank you so much, man. And man, God dang, somebody else hit me up too, man. Y'all gotta forgive me for not thanking everybody that woke me up to the drama. Black Star Sports TV, Pugilism and Politics, BFTB, what's good? Mr. Rao saying, what's up, Fanon? How's the days? 78 just uploaded too. He uploaded what? He uploaded a video at the same time, right? What did it mean he just uploaded? Is he on 78 on live stream right now? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Legendary Topcat said, turn this motherfucker up for 9. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat, man. If 78 probably dropped a video that looks like a live stream at the same time. That's all right, man, because that's how the premieres. When you premiere a video, it pops up looking the same way. I got a text about that for 9, but by the time I was going to hit you, you had took the stream down already. Yeah, man. God damn, man, I slipped up on that. But it is what it is, man. Snacks B in the building. Live live. Why Oscar stop lying in them streets? Dog, he said, Oscar, man, you know you lying. You know you lying. Dog, come on, man. When you're going to tell a lie, tell a good one. You know what I mean? If you're going to tell a lie somebody might believe. You're this fool trying to say that that they made an offer for Charlo for a lot of money to fight Canelo. He don't know who he made the offer to. He doesn't know who he made the offer to, but he knows that he made it. You either going to make it to Charlo's manager or you're going to do it to his advisor. That's Al Heyman. Can anybody tell me the last time Oscar De La Hoya had a fight with a PBC fighter? When is the last Canelo Alvarez fight with a PBC fighter? I don't know. I don't know that he's had one that Canelo's fought a PBC fighter since Oscar De La Hoya sued Al Heyman. Oscar De La Hoya tried to stick with that lawsuit all the way to the end. Yeah, I mean, when was the last time he did that? Yeah, exactly. Oh, Laura, yeah, way back then. Way back then was the last time. Is Trout? Yeah, but Trout was before Mayweather. I do believe Austin Trout was before Mayweather because he fought Austin Trout after Austin Trout had beaten Cotto. So nah, man, he ain't fought him. I don't know of a Golden Boy fighter. I don't know of a Golden Boy fighter. Hold on one second. Yeah, man, it was the gig, man. That was the work. That was work, you know. So I had to handle that real quick. Sorry about that. Trout was before Mayweather, and I thought he lost that fight. I do too. I thought he lost it too. Trill Boxing Talk, what's good? He said, man, what's good, man? He said, Golden Boy has not worked on a fight with the PBC since 2014. Exactly. Like, why are you lying? Are you just lying? You just lying. You damn, dog. Eddie Hearn wouldn't tell that lie. Well, Eddie Hearn has told that lie. Only Eddie Hearn. He's trying to tell an Eddie Hearnish type of lie. Dog, ain't nobody believe that. Ain't nobody gonna believe that. You don't know who you talk to. Face all red, eyes all glassy. I don't know. Oh man, this is killing me. Hey, Jew, I'm on a live stream. I gotta hit you back. Yeah, no worries, man. Let me see. Oh, yeah. What's going on? Troy Gree said, OG Tariq from Philly, salute for 9 the Don. Tired of the back and forth with both of them. Prima donnas. I'm 54, 50-50. Let's have it either way. They win. Whether they win upcoming fights or not. Not both. Black don't take sides. Oh, okay, cool. That's what's up. Oscar will work with Bob and Eddie to fight Liam and Bob. Yeah, man, he just lying, man. That shit is, you are not worthy of being believed. That's just get the fuck out of here, man. But I want to talk about something else real quick, man. I was listening to my man. Oh my God, man. Errol Spence, these people, y'all got to stop trying to behave like you Errol Spence's daddies. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? What's going on, GS Gabe? He said, salute for 9 to Don in the chat. Yes, sir. Salute to everybody. Yeah, but I'm sorry I missed Trill Boxing Talk today, man. I hate the fuck. I never try to miss Trill Boxing Talk, man, but I had some shit from the gig I had to get done. So I'm going to go back and watch. So if I just blatantly repeat something that they said, please forgive me. You know, I always bite their subject matter anyway. Because Black Fight Fan TV, man, that dude does his research, man. That cat has that shit structured. Yes, they watching Arrow like they the police. Dude, it's like are you his daddy or something? Are y'all his daddy or something? Like, what is this crap? He can't walk out the house? Like, what's Arrow doing? What's Arrow doing at a bar? There's alcohol in the back. So what? Guess what, dumbass? There's alcohol at boxing matches. What are you kidding me? There's alcohol at the grocery store. The nigga not supposed to walk into the grocery store. Oh, you see him walking into the grocery store with all that alcohol around him. Man, shut up. You shut up. I'm telling you, there are people that are upset that dude's coming back. They hate. We say what? he was the Dave and he was the Dave and Buster's. Like, what you doing at Dave and Buster's with all that alcohol back there? You ain't his daddy. Will you stop it? That dude can make his own life choices, dude. What do you just leave the dude alone, man? Stop acting like you care. And the thing that kills, Live Life said, I've never seen him hate on a fighter like that. And my man Jay Cooley said they praying he don't come back or have a setback, praying for it. But I was listening to my man Money Brown TV, man. I was listening to Money Brown. I was listening to Money Brown, dog, and I actually got to hear with some of these particular guys. I never listen to these bozos, man, because they just lonely and generally unhappy people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to go, like, some woman needs to get with them, dog. Like, dudes like that, that's why there are ugly women in the world. For y'all, okay? But y'all just don't want to accept that they're there for you. They supposed to be there for you. You need to go find one of them chicks, like KQKC said, go find one of them real big girls right before they get their check. Go hang out with them and have a good time so you can stop being so fucking mad. Stop being so goddamn mad. What the fuck are you hating on this dude for? Let me tell you, this dude never fights again as rich as he ever needs to be. Okay? The kid is fine. I was listening. What this dude said, this one particular clown said, and I know you're listening. Hoya, dude, I know you're listening, right? Because you always listen to me. You love me. I know you do. I know you love me. I know that you listen to it on archive. You listen to me on archive. If you can't get to me because you need some material, I know it. So here's your material. Go make a rebuttal to this. Y'all sit up there and say that, hey, I'm just trying to do what's good for the young man, and I ain't trying to hate on him, but he's a fucking drunk. He's a fucking drunk, and he's a bum, and he ain't shit in his career, and he's trash. But I'm not trying to say anything bad about him. Like, either say some bad shit about him or don't say no bad shit about him. Don't try to hate on the motherfucker and then not hate on him. Like you can put some pretext to it before you light into with your foolishness. Man, these dudes be killing me. He said, God made lonely love for them. Yes, and what's that chick's name? What's that big ass girl's name? You know the big ass girl's name. Big girl, Big Lovin'. What's Big Lovin's name? She out there playing the flute and dancing and doing all kind of minstrel soul type shit. What's her name? Talented minstrel. Big old girl, not prejudiced. Lizzo. Yeah, y'all need to go find you a Lizzo. That's what y'all go find you a Lizzo, okay? And y'all go, the other one, you go find RuPaul, okay? 3 of y'all, I do believe, just need to go find Lizzo. The other one need to go run up on RuPaul, because I know that's what the fuck y'all's on, dog. I know that's what the fuck y'all's on. So just stop. Okay? The guy is healthy. You know what I got from it? He's running. He's running, and he was playing basketball. So if he's running and he's playing basketball, guess what that means? He's healthy. His legs work. That means we know for sure that his legs and his arms work. Shouldn't you be happy for that? Shouldn't you just be happy with that? But no, because when that car accident happened, y'all was sitting there hoping. Ooh, yeah, that's it for his career. I told you he was this. I told you he was that. I told you this is this. I told you he was that. And then he jumps out there and they're like, yeah, well, he got lucky or he's blessed. Either way you want to think about it, because I don't believe in the luck. He was blessed. He made it out of there. Now you want to act like you his parents. Dude, what? He can go drink. Let's get something right. He can go drink. Yes, he can. Is that good for boxers? No, it's not. Is it good for your ass? No, it is not. Is it good for me? No, it's not. But guess what? He can go drink. The problem is he cannot go drink and then drive. The issue was drinking, if that was allegedly, because, hey, man, he got charged. That don't necessarily mean that he did it. But, you know, and I say that for everybody. Charge doesn't mean you did it, okay? regardless, what in the worst case scenario, he drank and he drove. That's the issue. The issue was that. The issue wasn't that he was drinking. And how are you going to talk about drinking? I know you drink. I can look at your eyes. You do your lips, man. Your lips look like this fucking speaker. Okay? Your lips the color of this fucking speaker. You doing a little more than fucking drinking. Okay? Get this kid out of here, man. God, dog, man, that motherfucking damn. Where's my motherfucking lip balm? Man, God, dog. What's that shit you do? What's that shit you rub on your car? On your dashboard? Armor All. That motherfucking lip balm is. He got Armor All for lip balm. Yeah, this shit look like leather. Talking about somebody drinking. Your shit look like leather about the fucking mouth, man. And the other ones won't even show their face. Hey, I believe Black Fight Fan TV. When Black Fight Fan TV said something, man, I was like, I had to do this. You know, that's my guy, Black Fight Fan. But Black Fight Fan was talking about how people wouldn't show their face, right? So I was like, shit, I'll show my face. I ain't got no problem showing I don't have any problem telling you what I look like, okay? I ain't the prettiest dude in the world, but I ain't the ugliest motherfucker either, okay? But you yuck mouth ass people didn't know damn. First of all, the ones that will show their face don't need to. Okay. You motherfuckers are built for being behind the scenes. Okay. Your ass supposed to be behind the fucking camera. Okay. Brad Pitt is up here. Your ass is behind the camera. Okay. Asking him if he wants his pillows fluffed and what flavor motherfucking licorice he wants in his motherfucking camper. Okay. You guys are behind the scenes type people. Man, shut up. Hating on that young man. For doing what? For going to a party with his girl? For going to a party, get a girl. Okay? Get a girl. First and foremost, get one. Okay? And when you get one, then talk shit about what you should or should not do with the one you got. Knowing damn well y'all ain't got none. Because you ain't got the personality to get one. You an ass. You're an ass. Ain't no way they want to hang out with you, dog. Ain't no way. No way they want to hang out with you, dog. Ain't no way they want to hang out with you. So y'all need to go, first of all, before you talk shit to them, go get you one, okay? Be successful at something before you start throwing your fucking darts at people for what they do. Man, please. He shouldn't be out celebrating his girl's birthday. No, stay inside, dog. Said, man, I'd have to watch. Hey, man, I can't read that CBS-CRP. Said, Lizzo, man. Hey, dog. Look, man, ain't nothing wrong with Lizzo. Lizzo is meant for somebody. I'm telling you, Lizzo is meant for somebody, dog. Okay? Everybody, there is a purpose there is somebody for everybody. There really is. There's somebody for everybody. And I'm saying, go find you somebody so you can stop fucking with other people that are happy. Errol Spence Jr. should be on top of the world. This cat can wake up in the morning and be like, you know, I've made over 10 million. I just say it. I've made over 10 million this year. I got $10 million in the bank. I ain't never got to work another day in my life. I screwed up and turned over a car and got out of it. God loves me. And I still can go back to doing what I love, which is fighting. Man, this dude, Errol Spence Jr. should literally be the happiest man in the world. He should be the happiest man in the world. But he said big girls. Yeah, big girls. Because there's dudes that like big girls. There are guys that love big girls, okay? Blood boxing love big girls. Ain't nothing wrong with big girls. Errol next fight is gonna be a billion. Watch. You be surprised at how many dudes like those big girls. I wouldn't be surprised. I know they like them big girls. What dude? Man, ain't nothing wrong with them. Ain't nothing wrong with them. Okay. But all I'm telling you is y'all should go get you one. Okay. Just go get one, man. So you can just ask her about her day, listen to her talk about, watching like romantic comedies and shit like that. So when your hate starts bubbling up in your head, you can go find some other shit to do. And somebody can tell you, hey, look, let's go have some fun. Be nice. That's what I'm saying. Because we all deal with it. We all deal with it, man. We all deal with it. Okay. Envy is natural. I believe envy is there to get you off your ass to go do something constructive. Like, man, this dude got this big ass house and man, he crashed that Ferrari. Damn, that crashed Ferrari is worth more than that Ferrari he crashed is worth more than my apartment building that I'm renting from him. I wouldn't be surprised if you hating on his ass because you live in an apartment building that he owns. Okay, whatever the case. Envy is for that. Envy is so you get a feeling in your heart that you're not doing something you're supposed to do. So go figure out what that shit is and go do it. Okay? Don't focus on the source of your envy, of the focus of your envy. Okay? Your envy is there for a reason. It's there for you to go do something constructive, do something productive. But telling a grown man that is more successful than you are what they need to do with their life is not really that constructive, okay? And I promise you, he said, oh, Juniper B said, facts, let envy motivate you, not make you hate. Yeah, just like, damn, okay? I can look at somebody and be like, damn, that dude is benching that dude is benching 390, right? Walking around looking Mr. Buff. So what am I gonna do? Hate on his ass while I eat a Twinkie? Just sit there and eat Twinkies like, man, motherfucker, fuck him, lazy ass. I don't like dummy. He's probably dumb. Eating a pack of Twinkies? No, I mean, just go ahead, go work out, man. Make a little progress every day. Try to get to the point where you don't look disgusting, and then you look like just, somebody that is presentable. And eventually you can go from being disgusting to being presentable to, maybe being able to get a chick. Okay. I think maybe you guys should go do that and get off Errol Spence Jr.'s back, man. Nothing wrong with a healthy BBW. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He said, oh, hour runs by. Say, you preaching, bro. I'm just telling you, that's what it's for. That's the purpose of envy. You guys are fucking up the envy. Okay? There's a reason for it. Every human emotion, at least that's what I believe. Every human emotion, looking like Drew Titan. Yeah, man, Drew Titan showing off. Joe Church, man, he got them little spaghetti string shits over the top of his shoulder so he can show bowling balls over here and there. But look, man, there is a reason for the emotions that you guys have. All right? And you have to figure out what constructive can come out of this emotion. All right, so I'm mad at something taking place. First, am I really mad or am I sad? Right? So you get your little emotions in order and try to figure out what the fuck it is that you actually are thinking. So for example, like one of y'all that was out there, Mr. Guy that needs to go find RuPaul. You're not hating on the LDBC. You're physically attracted to black men. That's what your problem is. Your problem is that you think people are attractive and you want them to talk to you on a regular basis. So you say all kind of different things to get people to focus on you, and hopefully they'll come around and talk to you. You just need to go to Atlanta. You just need to get on a plane, fly your ass to Atlanta. There are plenty of cats over there, sitting on the back of Piedmont Park and shit like that, standing up underneath the trees in the middle of the night. That will be there for you. Okay? Just make sure you pass by them when there ain't the police there. Ridiculous. But stop hating. Just stop bugging people with all that crap, man. Stop bugging. And you're not going to be the LDBC either. Okay? You're not going to be that. It's not going to work out for you, homie. You're not going to make it. Your hashtag is not going to make it, Holmes. Your hashtag is not going to make it. Just want to let you know. All 6 of you can get together with your hashtag and complain about the LDBC. You're not going to make it. That it's just not going to work. Okay. I'm not going to go to the gym and start throwing body shots and then turn into Gennady Golovkin. That ship has sailed. Okay. I don't have the talent. You know, there's already a Gennady Golovkin. You're just gonna have to go away, dude. Hey, thanks, Ohio Run Boxing, man. I appreciate you, man. He said he ain't lying about hell. No, I ain't lying about Piedmont Park. That's why I moved. I was like, man, I'm out of here, man. I used to live in Atlanta. I lived on Peachtree Walk. Like there were some condos we used to own when I first got married, and and I only had my daughter. My daughter was just months old. I was living in Atlanta on Peachtree Walk, on Peachtree and Peachtree Walk, right across from the National Reserve. And like I could look out my window, and there was the Federal Reserve, and the Federal Reserve was right there. So I used to go walk to would walk to I'm trying to remember if they actually had a train. Yeah, a train whenever I had to fly out. I would go to the train and take the train to the airport, or I'd be going around Atlanta, looking for whatever I was doing there at the time. And he said, where Peachtree Walk? Yeah, I used to live right in those condos on Peachtree Walk, directly across from the Federal Reserve. And I promise you, dude, I was like, it was so bad that I couldn't wear a turtleneck. I wouldn't wear a turtleneck because turtleneck was just the sign for them. It was like the sign of it. It's like, man, damn, how many dudes over it? What the fuck is going on around here? I was like, what's going on? It was crazy. I stayed off Ponce de Leon, right off Preaching. Yeah, okay, I know the area. Lizzo built like a rolled on, like a Reese's cup. But look, man, there's nothing wrong with that. There's people that love that. You know what I mean? People that really do love it. And they tend to be little skinny dudes. Little skinny dudes like the big girls too. I don't get that. Maybe it's compensation. Oh, he said my uncle used to stay on Solis and Peachtree. I used to be in the A. Yeah, man. Atlanta's great weather, great place to be. They got a lot of really good people, man. It just, when I was living in that particular area, I was like, nah, I'm not trying to raise my kids right here. I'm like, nah, this is way too rainbowish right around there. It's big time down there. And that was years ago. I can only imagine what it is now. Now that, said the CDC is in Atlanta too. Yep. No doubt. I don't be in Piedmont on a Sunday evening. Yeah, man. It's just so overkill, man. So overkill. But so yeah, man. Now let's switch over to my man AJ. Saying AJ, what's wrong with AJ, man? He said Deion Watson said women and Cougars are super aggressive in Atlanta. Yeah, man, they can keep it, dog. Seriously, I'm not fucking around with nothing out of Atlanta. Unless they're just like some real, like a ghetto-ish black chick. I wouldn't fuck with nothing over there. Because there's too many dudes fucking around just flip-flopping. Too many dudes flip-flopping, dog. Property values going up. Yeah, they're getting rid of all y'all. It's time to move back to the city. Hey man, 30 years, all you Negroes gonna be in the suburbs. Old dead ass worn away suburbs. Because they're gonna jack up the prices everywhere in the inner city, and you're gonna be the fuck up out of there. It's what it is. Oh, ass juice. Yeah, ass juice Joshua. Yeah, man. How the mighty have fallen. Let's have a moment of silence for the fighter once known as Anthony Joshua. Rest in peace. Because I swear to goodness, that dude has fallen off. Hey, how many people care about who Anthony Joshua fights next? Does anybody care who Anthony Joshua fights next? Aunt Jemima. And I'm being real. Does anybody really care who he fights next? Who Anthony Joshua fights next is right about on the same level of who is Keith Thurman fighting next. Ooh, I can't wait to find out who Keith Thurman is fighting next. I got about the same level of excitement for who AJ fights next. It just doesn't matter. When he lost, he lost. And when what's that dude's name? Humpty Dumpty. When Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Madison Square Garden wall, And Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, right? After his ass got hit in the chin by by Andy Ruiz. And none of the King's horses, nor none of his Master Hearn's men could ever put AJ back together again because the myth is gone. Is AJ undefeatable? Is he on the way to being one of the greatest heavyweights of all time? It just doesn't ring true anymore, does it? CRB said, if I have a house for sale and mall being built across the street, why would Wilder sell that house to AJ before mail's done and his value's up? The mall Fury fight. If I have a Fury fight to sell, and if I have a house to sell and Fury's being built across the street, why would Wilder sell that house to AJ before the mall's done and his value's up? Yeah, I get you. So what you're saying is, why would he even be bothered with Anthony Joshua while he's fighting Tyson Fury? And why he has that whole thing that he's doing over there? Pretty much. Oh, yeah, they compared. Yeah, I mean, they compared him to Ali. It's just, yeah, hey, Tyrone DePlotch says, not me. Roderick Thompson, not me. D.I. Washington, Keith Thurman needs to fight Kell Brook. I don't really care. I just don't care. There's other fighters that I want to know who they're fighting next. I want to know who Errol Spence Jr. is fighting next. I want to know who Terrence Crawford is fighting next. I can't wait to hear who Terrence Crawford is fighting next, okay? I can't wait till the Vasily Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez fight is announced. I can't wait, okay? Can't wait. I'm looking forward to Josh Taylor fighting Jose Ramirez. Looking forward to that fight. I'm certainly hope that it gets made. I'm looking forward to our Better Biev's next fight. When is Better Biev coming back? I care more about who Arthur Better Biev or Beterbiev is fighting next than who AJ's fighting next. I don't care. Okay. Jay Cooley said Bud is fighting the next door neighbor. He told me. Man, Bud, will you please fight somebody? Yeah, who's Sean Porter fighting? So I'm interested in that. I'm interested in whether Daniel Dubois is going to fight. I'm interested in who Daniel Dubois is fighting next. Hey, I'm actually interested in seeing. I'm actually willing to see what type of debacle will take place with the drug testing and the glove meeting with Dillian White when he fights. I'm interested in that. But I could not care less than Anthony Joshua is fighting Pulev or that he fights Usyk next. That is really tells you, he said, I'm interested in who Porter is fighting next. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. He said, oh, yeah, it's a Beterbiev versus Ming, March 28th, I think. Thank you very much. You're right. He's fighting that Fong Ming, and whoever his promoter is backed out of the dough. Why not? So I'm interested in J-Rock's next opponent. Oh, I think that's going to be Rosario. I think he's going to get back in there with Rosario. He will fight Green Machine Part 2. Nah, I mean, he's probably going to. He can't fight. Alexander Putin is suspended. I would have said Alexander Putin. That's who my money was on. Alexander Putin. But he popped dirty. So I don't know if he's going to be able to fight. He might be suspended for a while and not be able to fight. So I think that Bud fighting Ray Robinson, I would take it. Dude, I would take it. Lowest common denominator boxing, home of the demographics, and for nine, it's a shame. I remember when you was a fan of AJ. I do too. I remember when I was a fan of AJ and I was a fan of Canelo. Huge fan. I'm still a fan of Canelo, though. I kind of am. It's just that I can't. It's like I'm the kind of Canelo fan that just because of the stuff that's going on, that it's kind of like I would have to admit to a bunch of tough guys that I like, that like what's it like? Okay. I just feel bad, man. It's like a deep, dark secret that you have. Because it's like it's like my boy. It's like my boy. Used to wear women's use women, not wear women's, but he would wear women's use women's deodorant. I was like, man, that's women's deodorant. He's like, yeah, I like the way it smells. He's like, I don't like that brute shit. I don't like that. I don't want to smell like a dude. I mean, every time he's like, I don't like the way dudes smell. I like the way women smell. So I use the I'd rather use that deodorant and it doesn't break me out. I was like, I guess that's okay. That's a little funny, but okay. That's kind of how I feel like about Canelo. Like, I have to admit, I like Canelo. I like watching him fight. I think that he's a good fighter. But he ducked Charlo. There's just so much shit that he's done out in public that it's hard for me to fess up anymore, man. It's hard for me to be pro Canelo like I want to be, because in my heart of hearts, I just don't think it's right. You know what I mean? It's like, I just don't think it's right. I just don't think it's right. There's something not right about it. So I just can't, it's like I said, it's like you wearing secret shit. Like, I can't, it's just something you don't want to share. Like 28, like any 40-year-old man playing video games for more than a half hour a week. Okay? Back to y'all. Gamers. Man, get the fuck, go do something. Leave the video games to 14-year-olds. That shit is unproductive as hell. For now, what up with the Charlo Canelo duck situation? I mean, first of all, man, they're not going to make that. Eventually, Canelo has to make that fight. Canelo has to make that fight. You know what I mean? Canelo has to walk up, slap Oscar De La Hoya in the face, and say, look, I want this fight. I'm tired of these people talking crap. You say, yeah, Fanon, Fortnite on duty on Sundays at the Joneses. Yeah, pay it for a little while. I mean, I can understand. Like, I'm tempted to pick up the controller every once in a while for a very short amount of time until my son starts mopping me. Then I'm done. Then I go and say, hey, okay, let me see what I can do that will actually bring some value to my life. But then again, unless that is, you have a lot of stress on you. If you got a lot of stress on you, then video games are good. If you're depressed, video games are good. You said, that's it though, Fanon. Hey, man, yeah, you got it. At a certain point in time, dog, when I was a child, I thought as a child. But, I'm talking about play video games like cats used to play video games, like 5 and 6 hour sessions, multiple times a week. Nah, homie, that's a little much. Hey, Fanon, leave us gamers alone. It's it is mad unproductive though. It's cheap entertainment. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's unproductive. Yeah, it's unproductive. But hey, man, but at the same time, if it's like for stress relief, like if you're depressed and you need something to play, like to do in order, other than like going to make videos, YouTube videos about Errol Spence Jr. and acting like you his mama, by all means, pick up Fortnite, pick up 2K, do that shit. Okay, because at least it's not destructive. You know what I mean? It'd be better to do that than be out there doing something that's destructive. Okay, but yeah, it's a video games. You can't get much bigger a waste of time than that. And I'm telling you from experience. What Crush the Legend said, it has its pros. Yeah, it has its pros. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it absolutely has its pros. But look, man, that's me. Y'all got to go do what y'all do. Y'all got to, hey, if you playing them, hey, knock yourself out, dog. But get a gaming channel, okay? Somebody makes money playing video games, okay? Yeah, there you go, Kennedy Linder. Yeah, got me. If you can do that, take your ass over there, play video games, and make some money doing it. Do some shit. I like boxing. If all I was doing is sitting around watching videos and just not doing anything, man, that wouldn't have worked for me. You got to find a way. But you do need socialization. See, but like talking about boxing and kicking it with people on boxing, that's socialization. And that's important to mental health. So, video games can have a big point to mental health as well. So I take that back a little bit. But I don't think it's healthy to be hating on Errol Spence Jr. like you his fucking daddy, dog. It's Crush the Legend said, my son makes money. Yeah, no, there you go. Hey, Deion Washington, though, I would play a new fight night, though. I would definitely play a new fight night. I would be unproductive playing fight night. Okay. I would do that. But which games can your son whip you on the 2K and Madden? 2K and Madden? He'll kill me on the basketball because I don't know the buttons. The buttons ain't natural anymore. They used to be what you're doing. When you play video games enough, you don't think about the buttons anymore. You're just doing it, right? So once I lost that, I was dead because he's got that. He's like, he can do what he needs to do. For 9, get back to boxing. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Look, we do these shows every day, Monday through Friday, and on Sunday, okay, for an hour and a half. Every once in a while, I'm going to talk about some shit that is not boxing because you can't force the conversation, okay? Let me help y'all with this. That's why y'all can't get women. That's what your problem is. You can't force conversations. The conversation goes where the conversation is going, okay? You just got to go with it. It makes the conversation more fluid. It makes it more fun. It makes it more engaging. You can't be the person to be talking about, hey, stop talking about what it is you want to talk about, okay? Talk about what I want to talk about. That's not fun. It's not fun for me. Oh, let me figure out what I want to talk about now. No, what I want to talk about is, hey, I want to talk about video games for a second. Okay. He said, Crush the Legend said, we talk more than box and learn something. Pretty much. Oh, Clapper Fool said I play vids with my woman. Hey, yeah, now that would be fun. I would do that. I would do that. If my wife played video games, I would definitely play video games with my wife. I would definitely do that because that's not a waste of time. That's just not a waste of time. That's productive. You got to bond. I mean, bonding with other people, that's important. Kane the Gag guy said, I'm playing a game right now. Everybody has their own opinions. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Hey, let me put this. These opinions are Fanon's opinions, and you do not have to hold them. Okay? You don't. Because I won't fault you at all if you go play a video game. Okay? will not smoke weed ever again. But hey, if you do, roll it up. Okay? Just make sure that shit ain't tainted. Knock yourself out. Okay? I don't drink beer. If you like Modelo, knock the shit out. Okay? It's just what it is. It's just what it is. You got to do you. Big Dog Willie says, Fanon in the chat, F Dillian White. Now, I agree with that, dog. I agree with that. He said we had to stop family monopoly. It got personal. Oh, you had to stop family monopoly? Oh, yeah, because people be cheating in McDonald's. Man, people be cheating in Monopoly. Like, man, my sister finally admitted she was cheating. I was like, I know you've been cheating. Every time you got to be the bank. Every time. And you don't never run out of money, sliding that money out of that bank right on into her mile. Take it, man, taking shit off the cop, skimming off the top of payments, all kind of stuff. I knew that's what she was doing. B&B said, Fanon, you said you smoking at 65. Oh, yeah, 65 is a wrap. I'm gone. Yep. When I'm 65, fuck y'all. Okay? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 65. Said them Modelos be hitting. You can tell Fanon in Texas. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking I like Modelo. If I drink beer, I would drink Modelo. Monopoly starts family wars. Yes, it does. Yeah, it does, because y'all be cheating. I know y'all be cheating. As Stanley Fields, if you undefeated in Monopoly, it's because you cheat. Because you cheat. Or you don't play very often. New versions is card only. Your sister can't cheat. And yeah, I used to cheat like her too. What do you mean it's card only? The new version, what do you mean it's card only? Like, is it electronic or something? Said, what Oscar lie about? I missed it. Oh, CW, he said Oscar De La Hoya lied and said that they had made an offer to Canelo Alvarez to fight. And no, Canelo Alvarez had made an offer to Jermall Charlo to fight. And that's a damn man. The dude just lying because he's number one. He said, weed is legal here in Chicago right now for none. Man, leave me alone. My offices are out of Chicago. Don't have me going to Chicago. Did they open the dispensaries yet? They keep cheating every time. You gotta be cheating, boy. Hey, what's going on, Felix Nunez? Oh, he said my mom grounded my brother behind charging that monopoly rent. Fanon, what is this? How that syrup tastes, man? Shut the fuck. What? I don't Hellcat, dude. What syrup? What the fuck is syrup? You talking about that stupid shit where people be mixing all that stuff together? Get out of here, man. I don't even touch no shit like that. That don't even make no sense. Each player gets a debit card. All our money is on the card, so no paper cash. A little calculator, money transfer, money. Damn, how much they charging for a Monopoly game? They got that shit in a Monopoly game? Or are you playing for real money? You get a debit card and then they credit it on there too? That would be crazy. All right. Yep, January 1st, dispensaries were open. Yeah, so they can sucker they can sucker people. Get your reparations money and pay it straight to the people that own that. Trees only, God gave it to us. Fanon, you be smoking, man, dude, who the fuck are you, dude? Glass or grass? No, I do not. No, I do not. I do not smoke marijuana. I do not. No, I do not. Okay? I used to, but I do not anymore. I have not for about a decade now. Going on 10 years. 10 years. But before that, I did. Much love from the boot. My brother 337 in the building. That's what's going on, man. From Louisiana. Yeah, man. Nah, I don't know. No, I don't. And it's really not for me. For now, you completely quit bud for good, never again. Not till I'm 65. When I get to be 65, then I'll consider it. But see, that's my goal because you got to understand. And actually, I've cut back on that. I'm trying to be a lot more just generally. But I know I'll sip on some scotch. Oh, that's all right. Cool, Hellcat. I believe you. Thank you, man. I said, Fanon, just fucking with you. Who is your top three in boxing right now? My top three fighters, I believe in the top three boxers. If you're doing a pound for pound thing, or the top three guys that I like in boxing, the top three fighters that I like in boxing right now are probably Deontay Wilder, Errol Spence Jr., and Gervonta Davis. Those are the three fighters that I probably like the most. And of course, Guillermo Rigondeaux. But Guillermo Rigondeaux I kind of put in the senior category. But, I'm always looking forward to a Guillermo Rigondeaux fight. But the three best fighters, you take Deontay Wilder heavyweight out of the equation if you're doing that pound for pound stuff. But Terrence Crawford, pound for pound in any order you can have them, whatever. Terrence Crawford, Canelo, and I might be able to go for Lomachenko up there. I think Lomachenko deserves it. I think those three. I think Errol needs a couple more fights. If Errol gets another big win, I toss him up there because I think he's a monster. I just think he's the best 147. Khan, are you of Cuban or yeah? I got a little. I got more than a little bit. More than a little bit. But it's just black people out of Cuba. So it don't make a difference, really. It's a distinction without a difference for me. Wilder versus Holyfield, who wins? I don't know. Tough fight. Tough fight. I think probably Wilder, though. But a tough fight. I don't know. It could go either way. Anybody that you say Wilder with, he can knock him out. So, you know, that's just real tough. There's not a lot of fighters that I can see a clean win. Like oh yeah, he would beat him. I think Ali would beat him because I just think Ali would stay the fuck away from. Ali would have the ability, a young Ali would have the ability to really stay away from that right hand and not get hit with it. You know, so I think he could. But everybody else, you're going to get touched. An older Ali, like a 70s Ali, he could get touched. A 67 Ali, I think that's a lot of. I think that if he knows that shit's coming, he can get away from that and come in with jabs and just move a lot. Prime Ali beats Tyson. Ali. My mom tries to stop sharing property in Monopoly. Why are you going to share property in Monopoly? You cut them some sneaky ass side deals. Is that what you're talking about? You tried to cut people out by forgiving rents and stuff like that. You guys are running. You turn it into a white supremacist you turn it into a white supremacist on the Monopoly game, dog. You giving people discount rents and discount rents for certain people. I give you 4 free passes or 30% rent decrease on Park Place if you trade me that for the railroads. You one of them sneaky ass dudes, dog. You one of them sneaky dudes. Larry Holmes, man, all day. Over AJ and Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes going away. Okay. Larry Holmes, easy money. Tank Shane Mosley. 135 pounds, Shane Mosley. He said, "Ooh, see, just like her for 9, and you telling me who to charge what?" Nah, dog. Look, man, you are violating the principles of the rules, dog. Okay, if you cutting extra side crazy deals, you discounting one person, you trying to gang up on somebody, man. You trying to gang up on somebody and exclude somebody. Nah, man, you dirty underhanded. That's dirty and underhanded, dog. That's market manipulation. I'll take Larry Holmes over AJ. Yeah, all day, man. He said, "Oh, but I know what they do because I would do that too." Yeah, I would do it. I'd be like, "Yeah, I give you 3 free. You let me have Park Place. I will give you the 2 railroads that you need. Plus, I give you 3 free passes. I'll give you 3 free passes on this side of the board." Larry Holmes is greater than Ali. Larry had better skills. How you figure that? He ain't have the talent. Larry Holmes, and first of all, I don't even get that Larry Holmes had better skills than Ali. I don't believe that to be the case at all. They fought very much alike, dude. Jab, straight right hand. I don't think Larry Holmes is any more skilled than Muhammad Ali, and I don't think he's as talented. Come on, man. How's the guy more skilled, the guy that taught him how to fight, than the guy that taught him how to fight? Come on, man. Hey, Fanon, GGG versus Green Bean. Oh, I'll take GGG over the Green Bean. What's this about? Who wins, Fanon or Dillian White? Dillian White. There you go. That's not a serious question. I'm not delusional like AJ fans. I can't beat Dillian White in a boxing match. Okay? It wouldn't go around. All right? Wouldn't go around. Why waste questions, man? Why waste questions? Larry eventually defeated the master. He was fucking 30. He was old. He was 38 years old. He had 64 fights. One guy's old, the other guy's in his prime, man. That's how boxing works. Rocky Marciano beat Joe Louis. That doesn't mean Rocky Marciano that a prime Joe Louis is going to have the same fight with Rocky Marciano. Joe Louis was already an older guy. Man, that's just not this. I mean, eventually that wasn't Ali that he fought. I mean, that wasn't the same guy. That was Ali that had just lost what, 2 fights before that? Or the fight before that? Yeah, 2 fights before that. Lost to Leon Spinks. Come on, man. That's 1978. I don't think people should. That's one of the reasons, man, that's how Floyd Mayweather really tore his ass with me. With that, how could Ali be better than me? He lost to Leon Spinks. Well, he's greater than you because you're an idiot. And he's not. You're an idiot. You think Floyd Mayweather Jr. right now is going to beat Jose Luis Castillo when Jose Luis Castillo was in his prime? Let Floyd fight him now. Go fight him now, Floyd. Let's go test that. Matter of fact, yeah, let's do that, Floyd. Why don't you go fight Terrence Crawford? Instead of trying to, what do you think, you're greater because Ali didn't get to fight Hulk Hogan? Because he couldn't convince Hulk Hogan to come into a boxing ring and fight him? Maybe that's what he should have done. You're so great. Said, Fanon, you were right, white and the block, and I'm here. We beat him. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, but that's what the fuck it is. This is a fucking idiot, dude. Man, I can't stand that shit about Floyd. Fuck is he talking about? The dude is 38 years old. You know the guy had Parkinson. Everybody knows at the time the cat's speech was slurred years before that, but you're going to point to the fact that he lost to Leon Spinks? Maybe Floyd has got dementia. Maybe he's got early onset dementia, saying stupid shit like that. But what's good, Blue Blood? Hey man, I'm sorry that I missed you on the link. I didn't see it in the OG Boxing Talk. But I did send you a link to your email, but you were gone already. The Cali Enigma Sports Entertainment. I said, I just want to know if R. Kelly is still from Minnesota, your favorite 80s memory, your number one fantasy fight. R. Kelly is definitely from Minnesota. He's not from Chicago. That is a lie that people have been telling to try to bring down the great city of Chicago with that dude. Number 2, my favorite 1980s memory. Cindy Williams up against a tree at my local park is my favorite 1980s memory. Your number one fantasy fight. My number one fantasy fight. Errol Spence Jr. versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. 2 years from now. It'd be my favorite fantasy fight because I would love to see Floyd Mayweather Jr. get the shit beaten out of him for that shit he said about Ali. There you go. But favorite 80s memory, easy that. Whole decade, the best. Ali was greater than Floyd besides boxing, but wasn't as skilled in the ring. Floyd is a better... Man, Chris Glowers, Muhammad Ali would beat the piss out of that little midget. What do you mean? Floyd Mayweather Jr. would get his ass whooped pillar to post by Ali. In a ring. In a ring. In a ring. In a ring. He would get pistol whipped. Beat up. Knocked out. Easy. The fight's not even close. Okay? It's not close. You guys keep acting like this. Oh, I like his jab. What fucking skills are you talking about? He has the skill of taking a shot. Can he take a shot? Is he going to take a punch? No, he's going to go to sleep. Dude, he's a midget. He's a midget. Okay? It's just stop. He's a little ass. He's this tall. He's this tall. Okay? He comes up to like here on me. He's this tall. Stop. He's a little ass dude. If you walk by him down the street, if you walk down by the street, he's the type of dude, if he sits in the wrong chair, his feet will be hanging. Okay? Stop. I was the same size as that dude when I was 13 years old, 12 years old. Stop with that. He's a little itty bitty dude. Ali is greater outside the ring. No, Ali was greater in the ring. He would have whooped Mayweather's ass, beat the piss out of him. Not even close. Not even close. Then that's the thing. When you're a little itty bitty dude, don't talk shit about people you know damn well you could never beat. That's my point. Let there be some semblance of deference to people you cannot beat. Could you beat him? No. Why? Well, he's a heavyweight. He's too big. Well, shut up then. Shut the fuck up. If you can't whoop him, we talking about boxing, shut up. Okay? I could outspend him. Great. You can outspend him. Bill Gates can outspend you. So, hey, man, it is what it is. I got no tolerance for that stuff, man. It's like Floyd would need a room full of bodyguards if he got in an argument with Deontay Wilder. He would need, if it came down to it, and Deontay Wilder was in a room with Floyd Mayweather Jr., and they had to sit there for 2 days, and there was a plate of biscuits. There's a plate of biscuits and some bacon, and that's all, and some water, and it had to last 2 days. Floyd Mayweather Jr. would be a thirsty, starving motherfucker for 2 days unless he asked nicely. Deontay Wilder would put his ass to sleep and slop up all the biscuits, all the bacon, and all the water all day, okay? And if he wanted to, tell Floyd Mayweather Jr. to put on a dress and shut the fuck up and clean the floor, okay? Oh, you want this biscuit, Floyd? Mop that floor with your fucking tongue. Clean that shit up with your tongue, homie. Then you'll get a biscuit. You put your fucking hand near this fucking biscuit. I dare you. Put your hand near that fucking biscuit. He ain't touching that fucking biscuit, is he? Is he? Shake it! And when his ass, wake up, what happened? Motherfucker, you didn't think I saw you trying to take that biscuit? Now, like I said, mop that fucking floor, boy. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Okay? Stop. If Floyd said, why can't I have a biscuit? Why can't I have some of that biscuit, Deontay? Because you didn't call me mister. And because I said so. Call me mister and ask nicely. Mr. Wilder, may I please have a biscuit? Fuck no. Pow! Lay his ass out. I don't want to hear that, man. Okay? I don't want to hear that. Because you're talking boxing. Okay? Ali would whoop his ass. Okay? Okay? If Ali and Floyd Mayweather and Deontay were in the room, there'd be somebody, hey, man, they're going to get it on because they don't get along. Floyd Mayweather Jr. would sit down and shut up. Flat out. Just sit down, shut up. Sit down and shut up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That's the thing, man. No. Floyd is a lightweight. His best division is the 130 and 135 pound divisions. Okay. Quiet as kept, Arthur Beterbiev might do the same shit to him. Okay. At light heavyweight. He might be willing to try to throw hands a little bit with Beterbiev, just be like, maybe I can catch him. But he ain't doing that to Wilder, dude. He ain't doing that to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson just taking all that shit. And nigga, hell no. Shut up. Lay down. Face first. Hey, Fanan, do you think Floyd is an agent? No, I don't think Floyd's an agent. I just think Floyd is an arrogant, self-centered, spoiled brat. I think he's just arrogant, self-centered, and that's all I think about him. I mean, he's a great fighter, but just come on, man, with all of this. But I'm telling you, when he did the thing with Ali, it's like you just went too far, man. You went too far. You went too far. And then he just stole TBE. Dude, you don't think we know that the best ever is the same thing as the greatest of all time? You don't think we know that that's Henry versus Henry Armstrong? Armstrong. Armstrong. Bud don't want that, man. Bud don't want that, dude. Bud does not want that. He does not want Henry Armstrong. Henry Armstrong and Henry Armstrong by stoppage. He don't want that, man. Henry Armstrong's a man. That's a real funny style, man. That's a real funny style for Henry Armstrong. Real funny style, man. He doesn't fight like people fight today. It's not a lot of jabs and right hands from the outside. It's in your chest. Beat the tar out of your body. Constant pressure. He gonna slip a couple of them, slip a couple jabs, and he's right there in your chest. Slip a couple jabs, slip jab, slip jab, slip jab, right in your chest. Nah, I think he might get stopped, man. Think he gets stopped. Because Bud tried to sit and fight with that dude, he's gonna die. He tried to sit and fight with him, he's gonna die. No. He try to jab from the outside and move a jab. And that's not, it's not his personality. And he also got to see, like, Bud gets hit too. Bud might be a little bigger than him, though. Said, Narco Champion said, Bud doesn't want to fight anybody. I think Bud will fight anybody, man. I just don't think he has any control over it, really. Roy Jones versus Floyd in their prime. Who wins? Are you serious? You just want me to tell Schmitty, you just want me to tell you that Floyd is going to get knocked out by somebody. Okay, because their size difference, Floyd would have zero chance against Roy Jones Jr. in his prime. Too little. Way too little. Okay, way too little. And I'll tell you somebody else, even if they were the same size as Floyd Mayweather Jr., that I think would give Floyd Mayweather Jr. a lot of problems, even if they were the same size. And that's Bernard Hopkins. I think Bernard Hopkins gives Floyd Mayweather, if somebody could fight, if Floyd Mayweather ever fought somebody who fought like Bernard Hopkins, as well as Bernard Hopkins fought, that's a lot of trouble, dude. That's a lot of trouble, man. Because Bernard Hopkins gave Roy Jones Jr. a lot of trouble in their first fight. Cotto beats Crawford? Nah. Crawford beat Cotto. I think Cotto's overrated. Crawford beats Cotto, man. Crawford beats Cotto. I would definitely give Crawford over Cotto. I think Cotto's got a little, Bud can fight, man. Okay, when I'm mentioning people that I think can beat Bud, I'm talking about it's Henry Armstrong. Now, I'm sure Woolbag will take that personally, right? Oh, said at 135. Yeah, I mean, he fought to 147. Henry Armstrong fought all the way to 147. He fought 120. He fought 135. He fought 147, 135, and 126. He fought in the same weight divisions up to the same weight divisions that Bud fought. Up to one, because he won the welterweight title too. He just lost the middleweight title. He was the featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight champion at the same time. And that pretty much is the same weight classes that Bud fights in. Bud fights in one, he fought at 135 and 135 to 147. Only thing is that Armstrong had two classes below that too. But the reason that I think Armstrong would beat Bud Crawford is the style. Because he's just such a dog he's a dog on the inside. And he's just a very, very busy fighter. And Bud likes to fight. And he's going to get pieced up with something with the guy right here. Like, you just go watch Henry Armstrong and just go watch some tapes on him and you'll see what I mean. It's just, his style is just real. He's just right here on you, you know? So unless Bud can find some way to keep him from getting inside on him, and I don't see that, and I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Because Bud's not the type of guy that's really just jab right, move, jab right. He's not. He's trying to size you up. He's setting you up. He's countering you. And somebody can correct me if they have a different opinion. But when you're waiting on counters on somebody like Armstrong, somebody that wants to get there, that means you're not punching that much. And he can just get in. I mean, He slips one, he slips the second, and he's right there. Terry Norris is too big for Crawford. Terry Norris a little big for Crawford. I would take Terry Norris over Crawford because of the side. But Terry Norris did have a little bit of chin issue up there at 154. Duran, Crawford, I take Crawford. If Crawford's smart. If Crawford's not smart, then Duran. But I think Crawford has the ability to beat Duran. Tough fight, though. Really tough fight. George Foreman stayed retired to duck Larry. Yeah, he didn't want no Larry Holmes. David Thomas, Stanley Fields, Hearns, and Sugar Ray on a way different level than Spence. Hearns and Sugar Ray on a way different level than Spence? Why would you say that? I don't think Thomas Hearns is on a way different level than Spence. Or they're all top quality fighters, man. I wouldn't put them on a way different level. A way different level? Nah, I wouldn't say a way different level. They're all that level of fighter, dude. Spence is a dog, man. Errol Spence is a dog, man. That is not dude. The dude is a southpaw, fundamentally sound pressure southpaw body punchers. Dude, that southpaw stance in and of itself is going to cause people problems. That's not Errol Spence Jr. ain't just no cut and dry ass type dude, man. That's a lot of pressure. But then on the athleticism of Sugar Ray Leonard is something. But I'd have to go back and look at how Sugar Ray did with southpaws. But they are all, they're all big guys. Now, Tommy Hearns is a huge dude, man. Yeah, Tommy Hearns doesn't want, Crawford don't want Tommy Hearns because he gets hit. Because he wants to fight. You shouldn't want to fight him, man. That's a difficult thing. And Tommy Hearns can box. But Tommy Hearns got that funny ass chin, That level was the best level at welterweight, best level at welterweight. I don't know. Ooh, Errol Spence and Trinidad. I'll take Spence over Trinidad. I'll take Spence over Trinidad. But man, Lord have mercy. I'd be worried. But Tito, those are my two favorite welterweight. That's my favorite. Tito Trinidad was my favorite fighter in the 90s. I love Tito Trinidad, man. I'm a huge Tito Trinidad fan. I think the 80s welterweights gave this era of welterweights problems. Yeah, definitely. Because definitely. Benitez, Hearns, obviously Leonard, Duran for the little bit of time that he was at the time that he was at welterweight. And there's some other ones I know. If Curtis Anderson was here, I'm telling you, they could probably tell you other ones as well. Corrales over Crawford? Nah, man. Crawford would mop Diego Corrales. Crawford would mop Diego Corrales. That shit wouldn't even be. He mopped Diego Corrales. That shit, man, no way Diego Corrales is going 12 rounds with Crawford. Crawford would, man, mop him, dude. I don't even think that's any way close to a close fight, man. Spence versus Vernon Forrest. Spence. I'll take Spence over Vernon Forrest. Because I think the pressure will get to Forrest. I think the pressure gets to Forrest because he had problems with, like, Mayorga is a different kind of fighter, heavy-handed, but heavy-handed could take the shots, came forward and beat him. But I would take Spence over Vernon Forrest. I think Spence would have problems with Sweep with Pernell. I think he'd have a real difficult time with Pernell Whitaker. That would be a lot of problems because the pressure, you can't hit. It's so hard to hit him. You know what I mean? So hard to hit him. That's what I'm saying. Sweet Pea is such an underrated fighter, man. Pernell Whitaker is so underrated. From the tri-state, unfortunately, the Puerto Rican made it hard. Oh, it said, unfortunately, the Puerto Ricans made it hard to like Tito. Hey, it can happen, dog. It can happen, dog. But man, y'all, hey, them Puerto Ricans don't get Tito by himself. Okay. See, Tito Trinidad is part of the diaspora. Okay. We get a little Tito credit too. Don't be thinking you get to just walk away. Y'all don't just get to walk away with Benitez and walk away with Tito. Okay. Tito was the original chocolate Tito. Okay. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, man. He's from the island, but he's from the continent. So that's what you got to get up, dog. Got to give it up. 50% off the top. I take 50% of the credit for Tito Trinidad right off the top, dog. Right off the top. Okay. You can keep Hector Camacho all to yourself. You can keep Gomez. You can have Gomez. You can have Camacho. But I'm taking some of that Tito Trinidad, and I'm taking 1/4 of Cotto. Taking 1/4 of Cotto. Cotto cut off that hair because he didn't want to let you know, because he didn't want to let you see the maps. We know you, Cotto. We know you. Cut that. You went bald because you didn't want people to see them naps no more. James Toney versus Canelo. James Toney, but massacre. James Toney, but massacre. Toney versus Hagler. James Toney. I take James Toney over Hagler. Oh, that's just, I don't know what he is. He just got them eyebrows. It's that leaning that eyebrow stuff. But I don't speak Spanish, so I really couldn't see. Oh, yeah. Cotto cut that hair off so you want to see that afro no more, man. They don't want to see that afro. Dog, they all got the they all got it. Okay. They all got it. They don't want to act like they want to grab it. They want to join the Latinos. But look, man, you ain't fooling nobody. That's why y'all asked me about that Cuban. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a distinction without a difference, my friend. That's a distinction without a difference. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Don't want to hear it. I can see you. I see you. I see you. Get in the water. Let that shit go. I see you, homie. And don't get mad. Don't get mad. You know it's true. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Tony was very good. Hell yeah. Dougie Fisher had Chocolatito as his fighter of the last decade. Did he? Dougie Fisher just stubborn. He know that ain't right. But it ain't, I swore off criticism of Dougie Fisher. I've been clean on the Dougie Fisher criticism for going on 2 years now, and I'm going to remain that way. All right? I don't have to agree with the guy, but I do believe he's a decent guy. I'm telling you. Most of the guys in the media that I really go in on, I really only go in on them when I really think that they're pieces of, that they are pieces of shit. Like, you're just like, yeah, you might think he's a moron, but hey, I think that he really believes what he's saying, and I think he's a good dude. Dude's not a coon. I do not buy that. I don't support that type of talk about Dougie Fisher. I have been converted. I paid enough attention to Dougie Fisher to know I think Dougie Fisher's a decent guy, man. I do. I just don't agree with a lot of stuff that he says about boxing, and I know I understand the type of people that he has to work with, but at the end of the day, man, I could get along with Dougie Fisher. You know, I used to not think that was the case, but I changed my mind when I, learned some things about him, paid attention to who he actually works with and works for, and being in those type of situations, everybody got to earn a living, man. Fanon, in your opinion, who was the best super middleweight of all time? Well, first, Jonathan Simon. There really isn't a best 168 of all time, because the shit ain't been around that long. It's been around since the 60s. So it's a tweener weight class, and I don't really like to talk about the best of all time at like junior welterweight and shit like that. Just them are motherfuckers of people that just need to move up to 175. Okay, they just getting away with not fighting bigger light heavyweights is the way that I think about it. But at 168, the ones that stand out to me that I recall are obviously Joe Calzaghe, Roy Jones Jr., Joe Calzaghe, Roy Jones Jr., Andre Ward, Man, I used to like what's that guy's name, man? That Roy laid out, dog. What's the guy's name that Roy laid out, man? I can't remember his name. But I thought Carl Froch is a good 168. No, people ain't big on Carl Froch, but I thought Carl Froch was a really solid 168. But those are the ones that stand out to me. If I had to say the best while they're at 168 would be James Toney. Yeah, I'm sorry, James Toney. Montel Griffith was a good one. But if I had to say the best 168, I would have to go with Roy Jones Jr. I'd have to at 168, I'd have to say Roy Jones Jr. It's probably the best that I've seen. Then followed by close second, James Toney and Andre Ward. Close seconds is James Toney and Andre Ward. But that's where I would go. Oh, and then Calzaghe. But I would put Calzaghe after them. I put Calzaghe after them. I don't think Calzaghe. I know Calzaghe beat Roy Jones at the end, but before he came back, that's after he came back down from heavyweight. But a prime Roy Jones, then a toss up between James Toney and Andre Ward. Oh, I don't think, man. For Andre, I think Andre Ward loses to James Toney. I think he'd lose to James Toney. Ah, man, James Toney is a beast. Nah, I ain't big on one-hit wonder Tarver. Tarver's a good 168 too, though. But I thought that was at 175 that he beat. Did Roy Jones beat him at 170? I thought he beat him at 175. Andre Ward versus Roy Jones Jr. depends on the Roy Jones Jr. That was a 175. That wasn't 168. But I mean, the best 175s, Bob Foster, the sheriff. I take the sheriff at 175 over all y'all. Tony was lazy at 168, but he could fight. Hey, Tony was lazy at 168, but he could fight. James Toney will whoop your ass at 168, okay? James Toney can fight. Okay? James Toney can fight. But look, man, let me get out of here. Much love to everybody on the chat. Oh, he said, Hyphy, what's good, Hyphy? He said, with Tony, you never know you never know how prepared to be for a fight. Ward preparation is always 100. For that reason alone, money goes on Ward over Tony. Yeah, except for, I think that's what I'm saying, but he would be ready for Ward. I think he would be ready for Ward. He's good enough fighter where Tony would take Ward seriously. And I'm just talking about at the best, at their best. I think James Toney beats Ward. Because they both like that inside fighting, man. They both like the inside fighting, but the thing is, James Toney got a chin, and James Toney's busier. James Toney is busier than Andre Ward is. And so there's going to be a lot of punches being thrown in that fight by James Toney. And I don't see Andre Ward staying on the outside and just being able to stay away from that and being able to stay away from the volume of James Toney. That's why I would get James Toney. That's why I would say James Toney. I would take James Toney in the fight over Andre Ward. But I wouldn't be surprised if you beat him. Andre Ward or Usyk at cruiserweight? Andre Ward ain't never fought at cruiserweight. So I wouldn't know. Andre Ward's not a cruiserweight. I wouldn't know. I'm not gonna put him up there. And honestly, man, I don't even like talking about because Usyk's a heavyweight, man. He's just a smaller heavyweight. He's just a smaller heavyweight. That's what I think about all those cruiserweights. They're the small heavyweights or light heavyweights that don't want to jump all the way up. But that's my prejudice. I know that's my prejudice. He was a way better puncher than Ward. I wouldn't say he's a better puncher than Ward. He's more because Ward can hurt you, man. Ward can hurt you. Ward's body attack, his body, and man, Andre Ward got some crack. I just don't like the volume. I just think the volume of James Toney and just James Toney's just natural. He's just so natural with it, you know. Fanon, do you remember Hoop Dreams? Yeah, man, I remember the film Hoop Dreams. Tony got all the tricks in the books and got more tools. He's just so natural with it. You know what I mean? He's just so natural. You know, kind of like there's another fighter that I thought was real. Some very natural fighters are like Kasim Uma never got to fight at 147. He had to fight at 154 and 160. But Kasim Uma, if Kasim Uma had been able to fight at 147, I think Kasim Uma could have done damage at 147. But nobody was going to fight Kasim Uma at 147 pounds. But if he could have fought at 147, he'd been doing people wrong. Okay. I'd have loved to see Kasim Uma and Winky Wright at 154. That I think that Kasim Uma was a little bit after Winky Wright, but man, those are two of my favorite 154 pounders is Winky Wright. Now that's something that's interesting too. This crop of 154s, I would love to see what Winky Wright could do. I would love to see Winky Wright. Like, I really wish that Winky Wright could fight at 154 right now, because Winky Wright versus Jermell Charlo is a good fight. Winky Wright versus J-Rock would be a great fight. Winky Wright versus that other kid, man. That I'm real interested to see. I think we're in a I think we're in a golden era for the 154. Like, as much as I don't like them tweener weight classes, I think we're in a straight up golden era for the 154-pound division. This is fantastic fights taking place, man. This is like the 154-pound division, the 2019, 18 through. This is damn near like the 90s. It's damn near like the 90s welterweight version of the 154-pound division. But you know, there might be somebody else can tell me if there's ever been a better, more consistent, like evenly matched at the top level for 150. Man, Mac Block Entertainment 78, man. Thank you so much for joining the channel, man. Man, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. B&E Boxer said Winky was a pure boxer. Used to love watching him fight. Yeah, man, I got to see Winky fight live, man. He got touched up a little bit, but yeah, he was high guard coming behind, man. It was going to be a fight. He was going to be hell. Hey, you fight Winky Wright, man, you about to fight. You know what I mean? You fighting Winky Wright, you're about to fight for sure. And Tito now moving to 154, man, that would be nice. Like to see Tito fight J-Rock or Tito. I think these guys at 154, it's just really good. Yeah, Hearns is devastating in 154 too. Yeah, you're right, Curtis. You're right. Hearns is devastating in 154. Shoot, Hearns is always devastating. Question was whether or not he was going to get clipped or not. But it's a really good time in the 154-pound division. And with that, I got to say shout out to my man, Nino Brown Boxing, who really put me up on the 154-pound division. 154-pound division been carrying it, man. They've been carrying it for a while. They carried 2019 for me. Excellent division, man. Excellent division. The Canelo fanboys are delusional. They hate facts but love lies. Hey, man, Canelo's a hell of a fighter, man. I can't speak of his fans. I never really met one, to tell you the truth, except for my man, Sal Gutierrez, who don't show up no more. Sal don't show up to my channel no more, dog. After Mikey left, he made like one or two. After Mikey Garcia lost, Sal Gutierrez didn't show up no more. I talked to Sal maybe 2 more times after Mikey got his ass whooped, man. He's still salty in his feelings. I know you out there somewhere, Sal, and it's all love, man. That's why Jaime Munguia ducked the division. Yeah, man, no doubt about it. Tony muffed Holyfield up real good. Yeah, he did. That's an older Holyfield, though. But, hey, man, Duke can fight. That's just a natural fighter. Yeah, killers at 154, no doubt. But, look, let me get out of here, man. Go check out my man KQKC coming up next. And with that, we're out. Peace.